One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Never. I'm ready.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. Yep. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
All of them.
On the run, this is Jackson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm ready.
Now again, right side, Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Yep.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. That's caught by Jackson.
Nice.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Oh, drills
and
it.
That will wind up
he missed.
Short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? But a long one, and he can't connect. Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Yeah,
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It did. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't on. Yeah.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Stop your body.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards.
You know what? We're
going to
go for it.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Check. Reset.
Ready?
They'll run with Barkley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
Catch, buddy.
23 yards on the play. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Saquon.
Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Oh, we kicked it in. Wow.
The dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one for an
Oh, come on,
again?
buddy.
I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys,
yeah, he's his younger brother, not as.
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 6 guys.
Yeah,
Check 6 guys.
I'm ready.
Now it's Jackson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Alert, 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 alert. 180.
Yep. Oh, really? Interesting.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
That's been like a Madden rule since like you guys started, isn't it?
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
A first down carry for Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Coming out.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Let me know.
Vic now from the 50. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 30 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
From the red zone now, Vic.
Oh, no way. Boston, what are you doing?
Picked off by Jamal Adams. He's at the 50.
That's so
the
dumb.
30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Oh.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Wasn't what we wanted there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Coming out.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And they have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
Didn't want it.
These two teams all tied after 1.
I don't know. Good.
On 1st down, Barkley, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Good.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Let me know.
Check 26, check 26.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here.
Are you gonna be my girl?
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Are you playing a Madden game? Are you playing your own game?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Yep.
They'll start here with Jackson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yep.
On second down now, it's Jackson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Yep.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's fine.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Yep.
They run on 1st down with Jackson.
Dawkins, you're playing brutal.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, let me know. I'm ready.
Hurry!
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yep.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen.
Praise,
That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Set, 180. Let him know. Hurry.
Yep.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50
Yeah, but you have
ball.
him now.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That's true. Watch out for Foster Moreau.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Dude's got a strong leg.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down, it's Lindsey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. Yep. That play got swallowed up.
On second down now, Barkley. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try to throw it here. Vick escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Should have thrown it away.
It is 2020, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A give to Barkley out of the gun. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
3 down, 3 down. 36. Hey, check Mike 27.
Okay.
Check Mike 27.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down.
You're killing me.
A little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
No, we're going for it still. We're still going for it. Where's my play? Oh, I can't find my phone. Not quite.
Reminders we've done all year. We'll see you
find our play. I lost my play after this
halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let me know.
On 4th down, Vic.
Nice catch, Owens.
Middle, and it's complete. Woo! And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's Owens,
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Let me know. Oh, yeah.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Thank you, Vic.
How about that? Their quarterback, 28 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Yep.
On second down, this is Jackson.
Hey, Birds.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's fast.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
There's Presto.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
180. Don't get nothing.
Yep.
Mayfield from the gun on third down.
Pick it.
Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Trying to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 11. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, Give him 15. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Let me know.
From the gun, Vic. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, what in the world? You got to be kidding me.
You got to be kidding me. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. So we reach halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again, it's Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yep.
It's Barkley on the counter.
Oh, come on, dude. Walk.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I don't know.
The pitch goes to Barkley. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun.
Nice catch.
Side complete.
Nice
It's
catch,
Owens. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let me know.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Hey, guys, we have guys to block. Come on,
he's taken down. Darius Leonard able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Oh,
and Vic's throw there incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll run on 1st down.
It's Jackson.
There he goes, left side.
You gotta beat blocks, boys. That's all that is.
A great play there. 91 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Eagles able to push further in front.
The 1-2 step.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot into big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
80 weapons. Real. Go. Kill. Hey, alert 33.
Yep. Nice.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. But now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yep.
They'll run it with Jackson.
Oh, come on, Goodrich.
Short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Let's go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Yep.
Now Jackson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yep.
Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. In a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Yep. Yep.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Oh my goodness, boys. Oh, Hoffman, we're getting cut. Where'd my safety go? What a play.
67 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
One of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
There we go. Tit for tat.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Okay.
Throwing, Vic. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, Barkley. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps.
No hope. Come on, Vic.
And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yep.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Yep.
Here's Mayfield. And he'll find Moreau here. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Let's
go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got
Hurry, hurry.
Hurry, hurry.
Here I come. Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball.
Now Mayfield on for.
Thank you, Burns.
He's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Brian Burns. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let me know. No, Vic, you're killing me.
And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
You're killing me, Vic.
As he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
Yep.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Yep.
They'll run again with Jackson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the carry, it's Jackson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Now Mayfield dancing to his left.
Fumble. Oh, come on. Bush. Before he goes down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
Yep. Take it.
Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let me know.
Here's Vic. That escapes the sack.
Oh, guys.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Thank you.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thank you.
However, we do have a flag down.
That is what we
Let's check in
call.
with our referee. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Let me know.
Vic now.
No, I pressed wrong button.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
My finger slipped off
Picked
that.
up by Jamal
No
Adams.
way.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oh, Vic, you're killing me.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They run again with Jackson. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson, and he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, it's Jackson.
No, I missed him. That's okay, I missed it.
It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, man.
Coming to you. Coming. Real. Hey, turn it up.
They'll run with Jackson.
Thank you.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Yeah.
Set. 20. I know you ain't got it. Tie that left. Hey, you got 3 down.
Yep.
To throw, Mayfield.
Thank you.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yep.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Thank you, Simon.
No luck
Nice
for the
play.
Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield,
our team
right at
is
the 48. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it And again.
Go.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Saquon, thank you.
Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, good job, Dawkins.
But it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a give, right side. Jackson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I'm ready.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Run. What you got, Heavy? Give me Alpha. Here we go. My chance. Point it right.
Mayfield down.
Thank you.
Incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Yep.
Alert! Double up!
They'll try and run for it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mayfield to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
On 3rd down,
Tackle.
it's Jackson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Brian Burns. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Coming out.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And outside.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on 4th turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Mayfield now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. On the run, this is Jackson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Gotta read the block.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Hey, Goodrich.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down.
Come on, dude.
No, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 29 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sport.
Yeah.